We made it to the final part of the article. Let's get to it. To foster a supportive and inclusive mental health community, we must address cyberbullying and promote open, respectful dialogue from all sides of scientific thought. We should not tolerate stuff that is medically inaccurate, disinformation, misinformation. Let's not all sides scientific thought. This is quite literally rhetoric that right-wing think tanks use against climate change and against like the damage that is done to everyone's bodies by ignoring a pandemic. Like, I'm sorry, this is the ignorance of rhetoric that attacks critical race theory. This is the rhetoric that attacks any kind of comprehensive sex education. This is harmful fucking rhetoric. Disagreements should be approached with empathy and understanding rather than resorting to personal attacks, mocking, stitches, and duets. Let us foster our environment where professionals can share their expertise without fear, ensuring that those in need receive accurate diagnoses and appropriate care. Again, you are not an expert on this material. You have done an extensive job throughout your videos and throughout this article detailing that you do not know what you're talking about, and you will not be looked to as an expert because you have no idea what the recent research on autism says. And that changes everything about what we've known about autism because of how inequitable the society is, how inequitable the authorities have been that have defined what autism has been. And now we're only for the first time in human history realizing how much more common it is, how disenfranchised people have been disproportionately left out of knowing and been allowed to embrace what autism is. We're only finally rehumanizing autists after hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of years of dehumanization and infantilization and all other forms, a sexualization as well. The sexual abuse of us is off the charts. You don't get to come in as someone who has no idea what they're talking about and pull us back into that time before we were able to recognize who we are. You're not entitled to that. You have no expertise in this. By denouncing cyberbullying and embracing compassionate knowledge, we can create a mental health community that benefits all individuals, both personally and professionally. I do agree. I agree, because nothing that anyone has said to you is a form of cyberbullying. Bullying is discrimination, and what you've done is you've discriminated against our community. People telling you that you've discriminated is not a form of cyberbullying. People correcting your medically inaccurate information is not cyberbullying you. It is not harassment. It is not bullying. Bullying is a form of belittled discrimination. You are not being discriminated against. You are being corrected for spreading medical misinformation, and you don't deserve to act as if you have anything worthy to contribute here.